Hey everybody, it is Brooke and I am back, and today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 7 episode 13, The Killer in Me. Interesting title. If you're new here, welcome to my channel for the first time. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. Um we are past the halfway mark of this season, which is very interesting. It'll slow down a bit though, because we still have a lot of Angel to catch up on. This version of the Slay Alive guide is just very chunked out. Heavy Buffy focus, but I think it also ends with Buffy, so I think we'll have a lot of Angel coming up. Interesting. I'm excited for this episode. I've been really into the Buffy storyline of season 7. I feel like season 6 was just kind of too sad, like, for me, and this one feels more like original Buffy, and I like it a lot better. Um, I find the potential Slayer storyline really fun, like Buffy training future Slayers has been cool. Um, I think the first is a good villain. They've caused a good enough problems, and they have powers that are actually good for like infiltrating the group, which have caused problems we haven't really seen before, which I think works really well. We've got Willow still kind of too scared to do too much magic. We've got Anya, Xander, and Dawn, who are now just all regular humans. Giles is back. Sometimes we see him. He's still not full time. Um, because I don't even think he was in the last episode, or the episode where she fought the thing, or maybe that was the last episode. I don't know. They're all blending together a bit. Um, but Giles is back, which makes sense. You can't not have him for the finale, right? Like, he's gotta stay, I assume, at least till the end, because then everyone's in the finale. Um, but I'm not sure with this title, The Killer in Me, it could be about Spike, because he's dealing with the fact that the first got him killing again despite his chip. Which we don't know if that's back to being functional or not. I think it is when he's not being controlled. And we haven't seen it the first show up again, so I think Spike's kind of got some mental resistance there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Killer in Me could also be, I guess, any of the Slayers learning to kill vampires. Or something with the first, if they were recuperating after the loss of their dude, but they could be back for this episode. It'll be interesting to see. I have slowly been learning the potentials names. I know Kennedy and Rona and Molly, maybe, and then Felicia Day, whose name I don't know in the show. And we have Amanda now, who goes to school with Dawn. So I still think Dawn fights better than most of the potential Slayers, but whatever. We'll see how this episode goes. If you would like to watch my uncut reaction to this episode, you can check out my Patreon. You can also get early access to more uncuts over there. You can also get early access to these edited reactions here on YouTube memberships if you prefer to support through YouTube. But you can also support the channel for free by hitting subscribe. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, I'm going to do a reaction to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie for all of you guys to enjoy. So make sure you share this with Buffy heads and get to hitting that subscribe button. Double check just in case you're not sure. We're going to dive into The Killer in Me.
You'll only be gone for 2 days. I think we've managed a bit longer than that.
Yeah, Giles, you don't even live here anymore.
Oh, Dawn, Vi's left her notebook on the mantelpiece. Would you mind running it out
Who's
to the car?
Why?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh,
while
maybe
you're at
that's
it, you can smack
Felicia
her in the
Day.
head with it and remind her not to leave it lying around. They
On it.
appreciate the gravity of what we're undertaking. It's frightening. And
I've
it's
started rewatching Merlin, and
difficult.
I can't
Apparently
believe he's
someone told them
Uther.
that the
It's
vision quest
crazy.
consists of me driving them into the desert.
Still fluey.
Ooh, lesbian Katniss staying behind to hit on Willow.
Meditate extra hard for and bring her back some s'mores.
Please be safe while I'm away.
Oh, yeah, no way.
Me
We're
too.
gonna get in so much trouble.
I enjoy my responsibility as mentor.
Yeah,
role
well, a
model,
break
life
isn't
guide.
that bad.
Oh my God, I cannot believe I have my bathroom all to myself for 2 whole days.
It's like a bloody war zone up there.
You've been fine. In
Yeah,
close
but we don't know
contact
when
with the
that could
girls.
switch.
With you by my side, yeah. You wouldn't let me hurt one of them. Ow! Ow!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
What's wrong?
I think
Like,
it's
what
trying
is
to do
going
that
on?
thing to him.
Turns out when a secret government agency studies vampires and
They don't
puts
put it
chips
on
in
the
their brains
internet.
that keep them from hurting people, they don't
Don't
really
tell me we have
build
to call
websites.
Riley. I'm
What?
I'm good.
Remember when things used to be nice and boring?
No,
No.
not really.
I figure the best thing for a cold is a nice hot cup of...
Oh, she seems
Boots?
fine. Was she faking it?
Hey, there's a reason I didn't go. I have a thing. A separate thing.
We're not doing separate
something
things right
coming
now
out.
because people are getting murdered.
I have my own mission.
We're not on a mission, are we?
Hey, trust me.
No, she tricked you
I
into
told
going on a date with her.
I have a thing.
Great, I'll stay for one drink. Then I'm going home.
Okay, one drink. I can work with that.
Is she 21?
Let's start with the easy stuff.
I miss
You're gay.
Tara. They just don't have the
That's
same
easy?
chemistry.
And... Wait,
Like,
you
it's
just
cute,
assume
but
that
like...
I'm gay?
You really haven't been getting out there much.
No,
have
she
you?
had a girlfriend and she got fucking murdered and it sucked.
Well, I just... Can you always tell? Just...
Just using body language and laughing at the right jokes and looking into her
I don't know
eyes.
if Willow's ready to date
I know
again.
she's still whispering to you.
Like, if she actually really thinks about it.
even
I
when
don't
she's
know.
not saying a word.
Maybe I'm not ready for her to date again. I'm not
That
over
says
Tara.
that lucky woman.
Yeah, she wasn't as lucky when she got shot. Sorry, I'm
Another
still
blood
mad.
vessel, I think.
I don't know, but they've said we can't get
One
it
more
out,
thing you and I
right?
have in common, eh, Pat? Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters, sorry.
God, that phrase is never gonna be usable again, is it?
Doubt it. Private.
She died.
Yes, Agent Finn.
No!
Riley. Oh. Is this actually a flower shop, or is this one of those things where I'm supposed to
Buffy,
play along
Spike
to
is
show
having
that I
an
know it's really
aneurysm
secret?
behind you.
Spike?
We gotta get it out of his head, I think.
This one seemed easier than the others. See? Probably just gonna fade.
I like the way you speak. It's interesting. And your freckles? Likeable. I'm not so into the magic stuff.
Yeah?
I feel like I need to be honest about something.
Is something wrong?
No,
I don't know what's going
No.
on.
no.
I just feel like Willow, maybe she is ready. Maybe it's me, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet.
Well, that was nice.
What? I'm sorry, who? I'm sorry, when? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, God.
What do I look like? Warren.
What is
Ew,
that?
that's the worst thing that could ever happen to someone ever.
It's the man that I killed.
Okay, hold up
No
a
more
sec.
listening. I know who you are now.
Oh
I know what
yeah,
you're
he's
gonna
gonna
do.
deal with this
Your
whole killing
promises of
Jonathan
happy
thing.
fields and dancing schnauzers and being demigods won't work on me anymore.
Really,
The
you
bringers
believed
probably
what?
couldn't
I'm not the first.
Made me
I'm
do
Willow.
things.
Say something only Willow would know.
Are you sure?
There are other stories from kindergarten, non-yellow crayon stories in which you don't come out in such a good light.
An incident involving Aquaman Underoos, for example? You want me to start
Okay,
talking?
Willow, please don't tell
Hey,
my
why would you
secret.
do this to yourself? Why would your subconscious turn you into Warren?
Obviously, because I feel bad about killing him.
I don't feel bad.
We'll
Who's it?
deal.
He's just like lying on the ground, and they're just like,
Handful
Spike
around.
will get there.
I'll go.
Dramatic.
I'll fix it, and I'll be back before you even know I'm gone.
Promise. Kennedy, go home.
Come on. I mean, you turned into a guy.
That's
Maybe
weird.
Take a step back. Seriously, there's a certain element of humor here, right? Why?
I'm the one that killed him.
I ripped his skin off, and then I
Hard to
burned him up
understand.
Given.
like a chicken wing.
How about I just tag along
Yep.
anyway?
Here we are. You think the stuff's still good?
I don't know. Looked pretty good when the initiative held me captive, yeah?
I hated. Well, I didn't hate season 4, but it's probably my least favorite of the original 5 seasons.
Hey, do we know some British guy named Robson?
He was attacked.
Robson?
Robson blacked out, but the last thing he remembers is Giles' head.
I remember that
About
too.
to get real
I was
feely
very
with the
confused how he
fingers
did
very
not get
sharp
his
axe.
head cut
Oh my
off.
god. Giles never mentioned any of this.
Maybe Giles just didn't want to talk about it.
Or maybe he's
Or
dead,
maybe he
and
didn't
he's
make
been
it.
the first the whole fucking
Look, I'm
time.
not saying it's a happy scenario, but we're dealing with a
No.
big bad that can
No.
be any dead person at once.
Because the first...
Because if
I
you want to
guess
infiltrate...
that's
But
why-
there's
well,
no
I
way
was
that we can
confused
know.
why Giles
Actually,
wasn't
that's not true.
alive. Or
The
like
first
how
can't
he
take corporeal
lived.
form, so it can't touch anything.
To drive.
Has anyone seen Giles touch anything since he got back?
Yeah, for sure, I think.
Hold anything?
He touched Buffy. No, maybe he didn't.
Wait, anybody-
Don't leave me here
Yeah, I
alone.
feel like
keep
nobody
getting
should be
attacked in this
alone.
house.
Actually, Xand.
What if this is all part of the plan? Drive you guys away so it can have its way with me?
I don't think it's that. Yeah, if he is the first, he's with all the babies. Did you start that fire? Touch that. He's touching that rock he's sitting on. These might be nice witches. I guess I thought she was going to go talk to fucking douchebags.
Okay, well, this is new.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm kind of having a hard time with the whole guy of it thing.
It's actually her. I can tell.
Hi, Amy. I recognize your voice immediately. I may have face
Well,
blindness, but I remember a
okay.
bitch.
Here's to relive all the crappy things that you did. And I wanted to come find
Yeah,
you
you
and
suck.
tell you that I was here, working on things with these
Okay, but you
guys.
didn't. Sorry, I'm not forgiving today.
I was hoping that someone here might be able to help.
Elbow.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we're more about healing spirits and nurturing our life force here. Right. It didn't work?
No, it didn't, you dumb bitch.
Willow!
Angry Willow. Sorry, I
You
mean,
slapped me.
Willow, don't do that.
No,
I'm turning into him.
It's not a trick. It's not a glamour. I'm becoming him. A murderous, misogynist man.
Willow, wait!
Willow maybe needs to handle this one on her own, but I don't really get what's going on.
Left everything as it was.
Yeah. Man's not going in here, by the way. Hell no.
Ghost, it's hard to play by yourself.
How long since they left?
A few hours.
If it is the first,
He
and
could
I'm
have
not
killed
saying
them
it
all by
is,
now.
what are we expecting to find?
They're not going to
Teenagers,
kill off all the
powerless, form of
potentials.
demon,
They
and
just
two
spent all
big
this
geeks.
time introducing them, right? I guess maybe
Okay, license plate game.
well, they
maybe?
kept Kennedy out.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who could have
Something
survived
survived.
down here? I'll never be in this situation because I'll get the fuck out.
Bye, bitch.
That was a little too creepy even for us. You're really worried about her. Potential Slayer bodyguard, okay?
Yeah, Willow's
Just
been
have a
through the
little faith in her.
ringer.
I never said I was a potential slayer.
Oh. No, I think you did when you
Well, I
first got here.
was.
You told.
So if this is the first, then Giles is probably not the first. So Amy's dead? We're gonna be dead. Dude, what the fuck is that? What in the rat fuck? It's taking him. Let's not buy another gun. Okay, Willow Warren. Maybe we don't do that. Okay, but if Amy is the first right now, then Giles is probably not the first. Ah! Okay, yep, they tap. Okay, it's not. Touch him! Don't touch him!
Me too.
Oh, wait a minute. You think I'm evil if I bring a group of girls on a camping trip and don't touch them?
Giles, it's not the time.
Are you still with us? Well, that guy was.
What the fuck? The government's still here?
We're to provide you anything you need to help Bassface here. Those were his exact words, man.
Well, at least they're helping.
Leave it as it is much longer to be fatal to him.
Well, can we take it out?
Okay.
He has a soul now. He's not going to just go.
Now, he can either repair it or remove it.
I think you take it out, because otherwise we're going to have the same problem in 5 years, and who says we still have access to them to help with the chip?
Oh, just your standard penance malediction is all.
Or is this Amy? I thought it was the first the whole time.
Magic crazy talk for what?
I put a hex on her.
Got that part.
Must be good.
Answer
I'm
me.
so confused. This is actually
The hex
Amy
I
or the
cast lets
first.
the victim's subconscious pick the form of their punishment. It's always better than anything I can come up with. Willow always had all the power.
I thought because
Long
she
before
knew she was
even
a
knew what to do
potential,
with
it meant
it.
it was the
Just
first. But now I
came
think
so
Amy's
easy for
just
her.
still a bitch.
The rest of us? We had to work twice as
Oh
hard.
yeah,
to
it's
be
still
half as
Amy.
good.
Yeah, because Willow rocks.
how
It's not her
weak she is.
fault.
She gave in to evil. And stuff worse than I can even imagine.
And she got a
She
sick-ass
almost
dye
destroyed the
job.
world. It's not my fault if she's losing herself.
Amy,
I'm gonna stop you now.
I want to turn her back into a rat so fucking bad.
I'm not the bad guy here.
I yes, though.
Did I let you get away with it?
Wait, get away with.
She's turning back into Warren. She even held it sideways.
Let's not get excited.
It's too late for that.
You mean him?
Her, him. You know
No,
what
Warren killed her, and then Willow killed him.
No. That was Warren.
Tricking me into kissing you.
I said I didn't think Willow was ready,
I didn't.
and I feel like,
What I'm saying, I can't make. I
sweetie,
let
you
her
don't
go.
have to punish yourself
didn't
for
mean
that.
to.
Tara
It's
would
a
not
movie.
want you
No.
to be sad.
She was never gone. She was with me. I let her be dead.
It's not your
She's
fault.
really dead. And I killed her.
Willow, no.
Oh, please,
This
baby.
is just magic. And I think I'm figuring the whole magic thing out. It's just like fairy tales.
What are you doing?
She feels guilt. She's like, it's like kissing a frog.
Gay!
I have to kiss a man to make a beautiful woman appear. Just because, it was still pretty recent. And I think her own survivor's guilt of it all.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. I'll make you some tea.
Oh, God. That one got emotional near the end there. That was interesting. We kind of had 3 storylines. I think the shortest one being them thinking Giles is the first. Which, I mean, they did a good job, I think, with Giles' scenes to make that a plausible theory. It just didn't. I was like, I don't think he is. I don't know. My gut was like, I don't think so. I think that would be too serious of something to happen in this moment with everything else going on. So at least we know Giles is real. He did somehow survive almost getting his head cut off. I would still like to know how he did that. Then we have Spike and his chip malfunctioning. I think I get why they maybe left it on a cliffhanger, what Buffy's gonna decide to do. But to me it makes the most sense to just take it out. He has his soul now. The first so he's not gonna kill on his own. The first can make him kill even if he has the chip. So like that's not really gonna stop anything. So really the chip is just there to degrade and cause problems, and if we don't have access to the military or Riley dies or retires, they might not be able to help us next time it goes haywire. So I think it makes more sense to just take it out. I know that would be a big sign of trust from Buffy, I guess. That she trusts him not to have it, but like he hasn't shown signs of killing anyone unless he's being controlled. So I do think with him having a soul, it's safe to take the chip out. That's probably the decision I would make. And then obviously the main thing this episode was Willow, Kennedy, and Warren. And fucking Amy. I thought when she was like a potential, like I thought that meant she was actually the first pretending to be Amy. But it's just Amy, still a bitch. Once a bitch, always a bitch, I guess. Um, but I did love, um, I don't know, I love the acting from both of them and like the camera work of like switching between her and Warren on the cuts and stuff. I think it was really interesting. I think it makes sense if that's the way Willow punished herself. Um, if it was because of guilt, over moving on, which I can't even imagine have to do after your partner passes away like that tragically and suddenly. Um, but it is interesting because I think everything she felt guilt for was kind of involved. Like it was triggered by guilt of like moving on from Tara, but like it was also triggered um by guilt of killing Warren. That's why it was him. Um because one, she killed him, and two, he killed Tara, so it was all connected. But nice chance for the actor to come back. Since I don't think we'll really see the first turn into him again. There's no point. They know he's dead. Um it was really funny to see them all go, "You're the first," and she's like, "I'm not the first. I know the kindergarten stories." Or that scene was also really kind of funny because they're all standing around talking and Spike just on the floor like, "Ow." I was like, "That's crazy." But I really did like this episode overall. It's nice to see some growth for Willow. I don't think I ship her with Kennedy as much as I did with Tara, obviously. But maybe they'll grow on me. We'll have to see. I do like Kennedy as a character, I guess. She doesn't have that much personality other than hitting on Willow though. But I think that's hard because there's so many of the like potential slayers that it's hard to give them each like uh, distinct personality and like plot points because that is kind of a lot of characters. So we'll have to see how they work around that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, early access, Patreon, and YouTube memberships. You can always subscribe for free so you never miss a video. And I will see you next time.